Stress is not caused by effort. Stress is caused by promises that never close. When someone tells you, I will call you, I will be there, I will change, your brain doesn't treat this as information. It treats it as reality. Your hormones change. Your nervous system waits. And if that promise is never delivered, your body pays the price. Today, I will show you how promises hijack your brain, why broken promises create chronic stress, and how to protect your nervous system from promise-induced burnout. Today, we are going to talk about promising, not motivation, not intention, not hope, promises. Because promises are not just words, they are biological events in the human brain. When a human hears a promise, the brain does not file it as maybe. It files it as future reality. A future that has already started to matter to your body. Your brain treats I will call you almost like this has already happened. That's why broken promises hurt so much. Your biology has to undo a future it already started preparing for. What a promise really is, and science behind it. When a promise is made, several systems in the brain wake up at once. First wake up dopamine. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical, it's the anticipation and motivation chemical. When you hear, I will see you on Friday, I will help you with this, I want a future with you, dopamine says, something very important is coming, get ready. Second is oxytocin. Oxytocin is deeply involved in trust and bonding. When you believe a promise, your brain increases the sense of safety and connection with the person who promised. Third, the prefrontal cortex. This is your planning and decision-making center. It starts organizing your future around that promise. Time, energy, emotional investment begin to rearrange. A promise immediately changes the nerve system state of a listener. It's not neutral, and it's not just words. This is why promises carry responsibility, whether we intend it or not. Why promises create stress? Stress is not caused by effort. Highly engaged people can work very hard and feel alive, not destroyed. Stress is caused by uncertainty without resolution. A promise opens a loop in a nerve system. The brain starts a process and waits for closure. This is the stress loop. Promise, expectation, waiting, no delivery, no closure. An open loop keeps cortisol elevated. That is chronic stress. The waiting brain keeps asking, when? Did I misunderstand? Should I keep waiting or should I let go? This is really exhausting. The body is trying to close a loop. That's the other person has left open. Your body doesn't know the difference between I will call and maybe or never. It just waits. And while it waits, cortisol quietly burns in the background. Two brains, two experiences. Let's call brain A as the waiting brain. The waiting brain is in anticipation mode. Biologically, this looks like higher cortisol, higher vigilance, reduced emotional safety, increased rumination, Emotionally, this becomes anxiety, self-doubt, overthinking, erosion of trust. This brain suffers the most. It carries the stress of maybe soon and maybe never at the same time. Brain B, the promising brain, the person who promises but doesn't deliver. The brain gets the reward early. When they say, I will fix this, I will be there, I want this with you, dopamine rises right then. They feel like a good person. They reduce conflict in the moment. They escape the discomfort of saying no. Biologically, dopamine at the moment of promising, relief from avoidant action, reduced short-term stress. But long-term, brain B pays too. Cognitive dissonance. I'm not the person I say I am. Integrity erosion, emotional avoidance, shallower connection over time. One brain carries the stress now, the other postpones it, but nobody escapes the bill forever. Then someone overpromises, they feel good immediately. Your brain pays the price in cortisol. They pays later in shame and disconnection. Why people overpromise? This behavior is not usually evil. It's a usual dysregulation. Common reasons people promise and don't deliver is desire to be liked, fear of conflict, avoidance of responsibility, overestimation of their capacity, confusing strong feelings with true commitment. Many people promise what they feel in the moment, not what they can sustain over time. I really want to see you becomes I will see you. I feel close to you becomes I will always be there. The nervous system hears I always be there as an anchor. And when the anchor disappears, the whole system destabilizes. Modern life makes this worse. In the past, promises were tied to clear role and clear consequences. Small communities, limited options, reputation mattered. Today, wars are cheap. Messages are instant, accountability is low. Disappearance is normalized. The nervous system evolved for clarity, not ambiguity. Our biology expects we hunt, we return, we divide and share the food. Clear cycle, clear outcomes. Now we live in the world of I will let you know, maybe later, let's see, with almost no closure. This mismatch creates widespread stress. Your nerve system is 200,000 years old. Your messaging apps are only 20 years old. One nerve system needs clarity. The other gives you scene at 2:32 and silence. The most stressful types of promises. There are certain categories of promises that are especially stressful when broken. Emotional promises. I'm here for you. I care. These activate our attachment system. When broken, they create an attachment threat. Biologically, the brain reads this as the person who regulates my stress might disappear. Time promises. I will call. I will come by. These keep the brain waiting. You cannot fully move on with your day because part of your system is on standby. This prevents closure. Commitment promises. I want a relationship with you. Let's build something together. This creates a long-term future planning. in the prefrontal cortex, housing children, career decisions, social networks. When those collapse, the stress load is massive. It's not just disappointment, it's a full reorganization of life plans. Repair promises. I will change. I will never do this again. Those are especially powerful because they reset hope. If behavior does not change, the brain goes through hope, stress cycles. Each cycle weakens trust and deepens exhaustion. Self-promises. I will leave if this happens again. I will not accept this anymore. When we break self-promises, we damage self-trust. Often this is the deepest stress of all. Your nervous system stops believing in your own boundaries. You become unsafe to yourself. The most dangerous broken promises are not from other people. They are from ones you break to yourself. Why mating and bonding are so sensitive? Humans are not just social. We are pair bonding mammals. Bonding relationships regulate stress hormones, our sleep, immune function, emotional stability, and our longevity. When promises affect intimacy, attachment, mating, or partnership, the brain reacts more strongly. This is biology, not weakness. If your nervous system collapses after a broken relationship promise, that is not you being too sensitive. That is an evolved system responding to perceived loss of safety in its primary regulation bond. Damage of chronic promise stress. If this pattern continues, anxiety increases, emotional numbing appears, trust erodes, self-doubt grows, burnout follows. The body pays for unresolved promises, not just in mood, but in sleep, digestion, immunity, and overall energy. Solution: stress management through promise regulation. Core rule: never promise what you cannot deliver, and never wait indefinitely for delivery. Steps for the waiting brain. Step 1. Limit chances. 1 mistake, human being. 2. Warning. 3. A pattern. Beyond 3, you are not collecting more data. You are collecting more cortisol. More chances increase stress, not safety. Step 2. Look at behavior, not words. Consistency is calming. Inconsistency is stressful. Your nervous system doesn't regulate from apologies. It's regulate from patterns. Step 3. Close loops. Closure is healthier than hope when hope has no evidence. Sometimes closing the loop means I accept that this person cannot offer reliable promises. Your nervous system does not need more beautiful sentences. It needs consistent behavior or clear closure. Steps for the promising brain. Step 1. Replace promises with capacity statements. Instead of I will, say I can or I can't. I'm not sure yet. I need to check first. This protects both nerve systems. Step 2. Under-promise, then over-deliver. This restores trust, self-respect, emotional safety. When you say less and do more, both brains relax. Step 3. Repair immediately when you fail. If you fail, acknowledge clearly. Restate your real capacity. Change behavior not just words. Repair heals stress faster than apology alone. Now, let's talk about the foundation of self-promising. Your nervous system needs to trust you. Rules for self-promises. Promise less. Keep promises small. Repair quickly. Never threaten yourself with boundaries you will not enforce. Self-trust is the foundation of stress resilience. When you keep realistic promises to yourself, your system learns. If I say I will protect me, I actually do. This changes your entire experience of relationships. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you are quietly telling to your nervous system, I have got you. That is how resilience is built. We cannot control other people's promises. We cannot control every outcome. Stress is solved by clarity. Clarity about what you will and will not wait for. What you truly can and cannot offer. Which promises are safe to believe based on evidence, not fantasy. Promises shape nerve system. Use them carefully. Protect emotional regulation. Protect bonding. Protect yourself.